Going on today. I already quit my first job. Coming to the realization to this 9 to 5 world doesn't fit me anymore. It's kind of a hard realization to come around to, because everybody has to work. But after being out on my own for so many years in trucking, having your own business, I think that's more of it. The independence of having, when we had our own truck and all this kind of stuff, and getting rid of the equipment this year. Selena's at her job. She's doing the 9 to 5 thing, and she seems very content with it. Actually having this system, a schedule. Um, some people need that, and I'm not ripping on anybody, but for me, nope. It's never been my thing. I've always wanted to work on my own. I just want to be out there. I self-manage. I don't need to punch a clock. I don't need anybody to tell me what to do and ride me, because I do it and the job gets done and it gets done well. And I'm the kind of guy, when it's my own thing, I show up early, I stay late. Sleep is never a factor. I'll get a couple hours sleep, go right back at it. I've never cared about any of that. And that's why I realize I just don't fit in. There's something about it. I don't fit in anymore. And it's driving me crazy because I know we all have to work. We got to do something to make money, all these kinds of things, right? But I've realized getting older, I'm old dog, new trick. It's not even a new trick. I mean, just going to work sucks. It sucks going there. You got a boss that just rides you. You got managers. And then the thing that happened to me this week, I worked a week at a supermarket here in town, working in their deli. And there's one thing I've said before too. I don't like working with women. Women are very hard to get along with in the workplace. They're always emotional, irrational, gossiping, doing all these kinds of things, and drives me up the wall. I want to work by myself. I want to be left alone. And understanding those things about myself, I got to find work. Trucking allowed me to do that. Now I got to find a new one that I can be left alone. I don't want to do truck anymore. I don't want to be out on the road and gone. I want to do better things. I want to watch after my health. And, I've been off the road for a few weeks now. I've had no fast food, no junk food. I've been eating all home cooked meals, feeling better. I can tell my health is getting a lot better. Like this past year, I lost like 25 pounds. I'm actually putting a little bit of weight back on again. My hair is growing out, it's getting thicker. All these things that were just happening, you could say thyroid and hormones and all this kind of stuff or whatever. And I've been to the doctor, been checked out. My diabetes was way out of control. Um, so all these things play into it, I know. But I need to find something now that I can still work on my own and be left alone. Owning my own business would be optimal, that I make my own choices, even because like we were looking at wanting to buy a bar over the past few years and then COVID. Like we had the money to go buy one outright. And of course, our money's depleted now and stuff. Over the past few years, we haven't been making much money. Um, but yeah, we were looking at buying a bar and doing things like that to have our own business and do our own thing. Well, that's put on hold, of course, as soon as COVID hit. And now we're not in a position to just outright go and do it. So I got to find different streams to build that back up that we can get into it if the chance comes up. So the economy going into a downturn, it's like just kind of hanging on. I'd rather hold on to the money we got to just play it safe for a little bit and see, because with the downturn coming to, like, we're going into recession, kind of depression stuff in the next couple of years, it looks like, from what all the big financial people are talking about, all the numbers coming out. Um, so now's the time to pull back on the reins a little bit and be careful. And then as soon as everything drops, the whole buy low, sell high thing. So this is the immediate thought I had, though, of this job that I just had this past week, that I got put in the deli, and it reminded me immediately of the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke, how he was a wrestler, even though he might have been cool back in the day, but now he has a job. He's like in his 50s or something like that, and he's working in a deli at a grocery store. Anyway, check this out. This is exactly how I felt. You know, yeah, I had this up. I thought it was hilarious.
A little less.
At last. What's with the line?
Yeah, dealing with these house frauds that come in. I want half a pound of ham. Whiny goddamn broads, man. Anyway.
Let's pick things up, right? It's rush hour. Come on, people.
Like I said, come on. Oh, what are you doing?
Let's pick it up. Where's Katie? Oh, you're here. You're at your job. That's great.
Have a nice day, lady.
Go.
I know he gets pissed and just like cuts his hand on the slicer and starts putting blood all over his face and stuff, like just blowing up. I didn't go that far, but there is a whole story of why I quit. I just walked out, dude. I'm on Noop.
31.
31. Yeah, take it. I know you from somewhere else. You should look so damn familiar. You Teamsters?
What do you have it?
Can I get a half pound of Virginia ham, half pound of the Yorkshire? I know you from someplace. Play softball?
No.
And you're not one of Mikey Bosch's brothers, right?
Never heard the guy.
What's that? Randy the Ram?
No.
The wrestler from the 80s? Ram Jam? That's freaky. You look just like the dude, except older.
No. He cuts his hand right here too. Gross. And he starts like just going all crazy with the blood and everything because he just had it, Anyway, where he's at, trying to find a new meager way in the world, like, oh, I gotta go get my crappy job and stuff, I mean, there's local trucking jobs, all this kind of stuff. I know. It's like what I've done for 25 years. I'm trying to move on to something else. But yeah, I took a job at a supermarket here in town. Called me right away, got the job. It was only 14 bucks an hour, And it's all women working back there though. And that's already a big red flag with me because I know women, to work around them, hard. It is very difficult. Say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, look at somebody the wrong way. Oh, he's a threat. He's violent, or anyway, I had this one chica. I worked with her the first day. She wasn't very nice. She'd been there for many years. She's just a deli worker, and she trained me the first day. Another guy came in the next day and he trained me. And then also the third morning, I was going in at 4 a.m. The guy trained me again, but then the chick came in later in that shift, and she ends up sending him home early because she didn't like the way he was training me and this whole thing. So then she's rousting on me. She sends him home at like 8 in the morning. And I'm like, hey, where did he go? He was showing me something. Oh, I go, did he go home already? Because I hadn't seen him in like half hour to an hour. And yeah, he went home. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take care of it. Cool. So the last day I was there, though, I was on my own. And it's like, I came in, started setting stuff up. But of course, it's only the first week of doing it. Missed a couple things. You got to prep a ton of stuff for the deli first thing in the morning. All the meats, all the whatever. Oh, you got to cook all this stuff. You got to turn and stuff on. You got to prep for other people. It's a major grocery store and it has a fuel station outside with a convenience store. You got to prep, pizza and all this stuff to go out there. And, it's the full kitchen where you prep everything. So, and I'm trying to keep up. I'm doing it, rush. And the chick that was training me the first day, though, the one that sent the guy home and everything and whatever. She's just bitch on wheels, man. I mean, just negative, like what you'd say a toxic person is, you know. And I really think too, because she would be yucking it up with all the girls just fine, but the guys, she sent that dude home. She was riding me like a goddamn, just like I said, bitch on wheels. And I hadn't had my break. I'd been on for 6 hours at that point, didn't even have a break yet, didn't even get a drink of water yet. I just been going 6 hours straight. And one of the girls come over to me and she says, "Hey, have you taken your break yet?" And I said, "No, not yet." And she goes, "Well, we'll cover up here and you go take your break." Well, Heina, she jumps in and says, "No, he cannot take a break. He has to learn this." Well, the thing was, it was coming up on lunchtime, and I just said, "Okay, I don't care about taking a break. I'll work 16-hour days. I don't care." Been doing that for a long time. So this chick, though, she, you know, was grinding on me, man. She's got those venom eyes. She's all, "No," you know. I was like, wow, this chick needs to get laid, man. So she goes, "You need to prep the pizzas for the lunch shift." Okay. When they sell like pizza by the slice out in the gas station, you know, they got the hot boxes out there and stuff. Well, it gets made in the store and gets taken out there. And I turn around that I got to make a pepperoni pizza and a half cheese, half pepperoni. And this is going to become a key thing. You'll hear Selena say it because now it's a running joke with us the past day or two. Half cheese, half pepperoni. Well, I pull out the dough and everything, and I'm doing the pizzas on the pan, sauce it, cheese it, you know, and I got two cheese pizzas sitting there. I just need to put pepperoni on one and then half pepperoni on the other, right? So I'm making the pepperoni pizza, the whole pepperoni first. So I'm sitting there putting my slices of pepperoni around on it, bing, 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 doing it. And she comes over right up on my left shoulder here, like in my face right there. And she goes, "You need to make a half cheese, half pepperoni." Well, I already had like most of the pepperonis put on it. It was actually funny. I'm like, okay. I just pointed at the other pizza. I said, "Yeah, I was going to make that one half pepperoni." She takes her finger and pokes it at the pizza I'm making, the pepperoni. She goes, "Half cheese, half pepperoni." I go, "Yeah, that one. Half cheese, half pepperoni." Just scolding me, totally berating me like I'm a kid. 9 to 5 world, you can suck the back of my sack, dude. I am not taking that off anybody. I kept my cool because she was about to catch an elbow to the grill. I was like, "Dude, I don't do this." Okay. Other people could sit there at work and berate you and, you know, your boss, you know, grinding on you and all this kind of stuff and whatever. I don't, no. I walk off or we get in a fight. Do you know what I mean? Are you looking at me like that? We're either going to fight or we're going to fuck. Which one you want to do, right? Because you're coming hard at me. It's either, you know, we're going to have a ground and pound fucking session or a ground and pound. I'm kicking the shit out of your goddamn queef box. All right. So, but she's berating me like a kid. You got no right to talk to me like that, even if I am fucking up, you know. I had a handful of pepperoni still, and she's just grinding me. She said it like 3 times in a row, just blasting me. I took the pepperonis and I chucked them. And then she goes, "We don't throw stuff around here." And I'm all, "I gotta go. Bye." I'll fucking exit stage right, dude. Walked over, punched out, threw my apron, had a little name tag and everything. "See ya," like a little potato chip. "See ya." And I walked out. And of course, by the time I got home, the manager chick was calling me, going, "What happened? Call me back, please." And, so actually today I'm going down there to have a meeting with the store director and the manager of the deli. And I already told her I'm not coming back though, because I don't, you know, I don't need this crap, not for a $14 an hour job. It's like, this is replaceable if it's already going bad, because I already told the manager, I said, if I got to even see that chick again, I'm a nice guy until I'm not nice. And I'm not nice anymore. And if I got to see her again, cross paths, catch one little look from her, even if she doesn't say anything to me, but I get that little sneer, you know, I'm going to be chucking pans, throwing hot water. F you, C word, whatever, I don't care. like I said, I'm a nice guy until I'm not. And, violence is my resort. It's like, hey, it's the best resolve to anything because it shuts them up. And you learn, don't open your goddamn trap if you can't back it up. So, 9 to 5 world, suck it, dude. I'm going to find something else to do. I don't know. Something I'm just left alone working around other dudes and stuff where it's just, you know, cutting up, joking, whatever, which is really hard to find in the world today, especially if you're just trying to get a job. You got to be all PC and run. Nope, ain't going to do it. So, ain't going back to trucking, but I ain't going PC either. So, I got to find something new. Anyway, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, please. 9 to 5, suck it. I'm out.